This is my Ash vs. Evil Dead Army of Darkness or Evil Dead 2 chainsaw hand that I'm building. It has a slight curved top, like off of Evil Dead 2. There's only 2 gaps showing at the moment just because it is a mock-up. It's where the screws are left to be placed and where the chainsaw needs to be placed, and the backing is not behind it. There is no gaps inside of here. There's been a piece put inside there. There is no gaps from the top or the bottom because it's been round cut instead of square cut like a lot of other people do. And also, on this side, there is no gaps. There's a custom piece that's been put in. And one thing that I see a lot of people do to install this piece right here, they put a screw up top to install it. I put mine to the side, so it's unnoticeable because all of the chainsaw bracketry or chainsaw blade brackets will cover that. It has a custom cuff made out of rolled steel with a 3-inch thin PVC inside. It's actually not the 3-inch PVC, but it is the sleeve that fits the PVC when you connect it together when you're doing PVC connections, and it fits your hand just fine. Like I said, it is just a mock-up. Very happy with the way it is coming. And one thing that I like about this one versus other ones is a lot of people, they put the cuff hanging low here. That would show a gap. So if you have it like this, the cuff wouldn't come out like this and be unnoticeable where your arm is at, comes through. It actually loops down and you have that huge gap, and that, I really despise that. This piece has yet to be installed and the blade is yet to be installed. This would be the last piece. I want the blade and all that assembly in first. Like I said, if you look at it from this angle, there's no cuff hanging below it. Gives it more of the actual movie look. The handle is the only thing that bugs me. It sticks out a little further than I would like, but it's not terrible. And some people, when they do the handle, they bring it way up, then down, and that looks ridiculous. It's got to look functional, it's got to look well, and when it sits level, the handle, like any handle, should be level. In which it's level. There's that nice sleek top where it comes up and slopes down. Depending on the size of your hands, depending on the size of slope you want. If you have a bigger hand, you want a bigger cuff. So this needs to come up a little more, up, then back down. If you notice, the hump gets bigger throughout the years in the movies and the TV series. But since my hand can fit the Evil Dead 2 version, that's what I made mine to be like. And I don't have a very small hand. I got a pretty decent sized hand. Now I've seen people who make them with ridiculously big humps, or what they call the flat top, which there was really never a flat top. There was a scene that suggested there was a flat top. There really was never a flat top. People just look at the scene where he flops the top down. And if you look at one of the toy series, what they do is they just take a steel looking cover and use that as a top that flops down on top of the slope. But I prefer just keep it red with the rest of the chainsaw. But yep, that's my Evil Dead 2 Army of Darkness or Ash vs. Evil Dead chainsaw hand in progress right now. I'm just waiting for the parts to come in for it, and I'll post a video when it's done.